Bulginaka, do you know that cybercrime is becoming a growing problem in Fiji?
Cybercrime is defined as a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime, such as hacking and spamming.
Cybercrime is also cyberbullying and using fake profiles to cause panic and spreading false news.
If you're involved in this or know anyone who's committing these crimes, report them immediately.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Peter.
We host the Traffic Jam Show on City FM.
From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. every weekday.
Do the right thing.
In this bulletin, vandalism on PRB properties. Discriminations against the LGBTQI community are concerned. And cane growers' loan package interest rate reduced.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Ateda Lendua.
The Public Rental Board has raised concerns with the vandalizing of their newly installed CCTV cameras within their housing premises. PRB Acting Manager Patrick Veo says tenants are vandalizing the CCTV cameras and have indicated they do not want these cameras to be installed. Veo says the security cameras are important in safeguarding tenants, but it seems people are wanting to have their own way.
In fact, they have damaged some of the cameras. So the work is still pending. We want to complete Nandera first, and then we'll come to... We're looking at how can we best install the cameras, because some of the cameras that were installed were damaged, vandalized.
The Fiji Women's Crisis Center is looking into the issue of discrimination against LGBTQI community. FWCC coordinator Shamima Ali says the organization has supported the LGBTQI group over the years. She says people need to understand that the LGBTQI group should be considered as normal human beings and not disregarded in society.
Because they are quite a strong group at the moment in this country, we have, from the time we started in 1984, because there was no other counseling service and things like that, people just came to us. The children started coming to us. So lesbian and gay men started coming to us also when there was harassment, when they had been raped and so on. So we've always supported them.
25 schools were extensively damaged by TCASA. Education Minister Rosie Akbar says this is based on the initial damage reports. She says they're working with UNICEF to ensure children in affected zones are ready for term 1 of the academic year. Akbar says UNICEF will provide support through provision of educational supplies, including school bags and stationery, temporary classrooms, water tanks, sanitation facilities, and training for teachers on psychosocial support. She adds the ministry will also work closely with UNICEF to coordinate the distribution of materials to affected schools. TCASA relief assistance continues to pour in, with the ship Tahiti Nui berthed at the Suva port this morning, delivering a consignment of relief items from French Polynesia. Valued at $420,000, the humanitarian assistance is being coordinated through Fiji's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The consignment is 64 tons of relief items, building materials including construction equipment and tools. Deputy Secretary for Foreign Affairs Esala Nayasi says has conveyed the Fijian government's appreciation to French Polynesia for helping Fiji to rebuilding lives and communities affected by TCASA. The Sugarcane Growers Fund Board has reduced the interest rate for loans from 6% to 4% for this year alone. SCGF Board Chief Executive Raj Sharma says they have also approved a revised schedule of fees and charges effective from the beginning of this month. However, the fees and charges have been deferred for 6 months for the northern cane growers. Sharma says 265 loan applications valued at $239,000 were approved as of yesterday. U.S. President Donald Trump is in hot water again for pressuring Georgia's Secretary of State to find him nearly 12,000 extra votes to overturn his election defeat. The president then warned Brett Raffensperger he could face criminal prosecution if he doesn't comply. Up ahead, new coach from Bar. and more work needed for women's football.
Oira na ngone na nonde inuni ena beisinga ni mataka.
Mersusunga da kena loma dina kena mikron.
Sakena ngau na mitar lobi na nona baksa ngai ka wala loma taki na ngone. Dalabina oya wa meliki.
Bulre oya wa Samuel Samuli.
Nama kiki rau ena be mataka.
Boniti kena bakarombuka.
Ni boy tini kalima na miniti me ono kina tini na kaloko. Ena radio Fiji One na ndobo ibiti.
Indaw kina na mataka. Dan ramay na singabo.
It's now official. KAMAL SWAMY has been appointed the new Bar football head coach. SWAMY takes over from Ranil Kumar, who stepped down to focus on his new career. The Nandi school teacher will be assisted by former Bar reps Malakai Kainihewe and Daniel Krishnil. SWAMY started his coaching career in 1992 and has coached district teams like Suva, Rewa, Tabua, Lotoka and Nandi. He will have his first training session with the Man in Black this afternoon in Bar. There is a need for more participation for our Fiji football women's side in international and regional competitions. Due to the pandemic, the Fiji Football Association was not able to send its teams to international competitions. Fiji FA Chief Executive Mohammed Yusuf says the women's team needs matches to see where they stand after being close to stagnant for a year. Yusuf says the association had just finished its women's team strategic planning for the next 3 years.
He has got a lot of planning to do for all national team, under 16 girls and 19 girls and national senior women's. As soon as the borders open, even if the borders open for Samoa and Tonga, we would like to invite, or we want to take out the girls team across and play matches.
Captain Kane Williamson saved the Black Caps on day 2 of the second cricket test against Pakistan in New Zealand. A trough of low pressure remains over parts of Fiji. It is gradually drifting north by tomorrow. It'll bring some clear skies in the south and cloudiness and showers to the north. And that's your FBC News Now. Join us again at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For news you can trust, get the facts from FBC's TV, radio and digital news at fbcnews.com.fj. Take care and good afternoon.
हमारे खूबसूरत देश फिजी में चाइल्ड अब्यूज की घटनाएं आए दिन बढ़ रही हैं।
क्यों बच्चों का मासूम बचपन अब्यूज का शिकार हो जाता है?
अपने बच्चों की सुरक्षा का खास ख्याल रखें।
उनसे बातचीत करें, उनके दोस्तों के बारे में जानें।
आज के बच्चे देश का भविष्य है। मैं दीप्ति
और मैं मोनिश,
आपके हमसफर। शामिल हो जाए हमारे साथ मंडे टू फ्राइडे
5:45 AM से 10 AM तक
रेडियो फिजी 2 देश की धड़कन पर।